There once was a kid in Cedarwood Elementary who felt almost invisible. His name was Jordan. Jordan wasn't the fastest runner in gym class. He didn't have the coolest shoes or the latest video games. He didn't make everyone laugh at lunchtime, and most days, nobody raced to sit next to him on the bus. Jordan was just there, almost like the background noise. The squeak of sneakers in the hallway, the hum of the heater, the faint scribbling of pencils. Everybody knew who he was, but no one seemed to really see him. Jordan didn't quite mind being quiet. He liked to watch people from the edge of things, to listen, and collect tiny details. When someone dropped a crayon in art class, Jordan noticed. When a butterfly landed on the playground slide, Jordan saw it first. Sometimes he'd try to share these things. A forgotten candy wrapper floating in a puddle, a ladybug hitchhiking on someone's backpack. But most of the time, nobody paid much attention. It was as if his voice slipped through the cracks while brighter, louder voices filled every room. But Jordan had a secret. Well, it was a secret only if you never looked close enough. You see, Jordan loved puzzles. Not just the jigsaw ones you find at Grandma's house. He loved any problem that needed an answer, anything that could be solved. Broken things, tricky riddles, tangled friendships, mysteries of every kind. His bedroom was filled with half-finished contraptions made from boxes, rubber bands, and the glow-in-the-dark tape he'd begged his mom for. One rainy Thursday, as school let out, a shriek pierced the air near the front steps. Everybody spun around. There, beside the bike racks, stood Olivia, the most popular kid in class, staring at the soggy ground. Her brand-new pet lizard, her absolute pride and joy, had wriggled right out of its carrier. Snapper, as Olivia called him, was on the run, slipping fast between puddles and patches of grass. Snapper was green, small, and very, very quick. Some kids tried to shout instructions. Others ran left, then right, going every which way. But Snapper darted under a bush, and nobody could see where he went. Panic grew in Olivia's eyes. Teachers hurried over, a crowd formed. The rain started to fall harder, spattering down on heads and backpacks. The lizard was still missing. Jordan watched, standing at the edge of the group. He saw Snapper's tail flick just once, barely there, glinting in the storm-dim light. Jordan took a step forward. Nobody noticed, until he crouched way down, peering level with the roots and mud. He remembered, just yesterday, reading about lizards and how they search for warmth in hiding places. He pressed his palm gently to the wet earth near the bush. Cold. Then he looked at a nearby drain cover where warm air from the school's basement leaked up. Jordan knelt, lowering his voice to a whisper. "Hey, Snapper," he called just so. "It's warmer over here, over by me." He reached into his pocket and pulled out something only Jordan would be carrying on a rainy day. A tiny, crinkly container of sunflower seeds, which it just so happened Snapper loved. Jordan had asked Olivia 1,000 quiet questions about her lizard, storing each answer away like treasure. Bit by bit, a green nose appeared. A set of eyes blinked, cautious and curious. Jordan stayed still. The crowd fell silent, waiting. Snapper slithered forward, drawn by the smell, the warmth, and maybe, just maybe, the comfortable quiet surrounding Jordan. With slow, sure movements, Jordan scooped Snapper up, careful not to squeeze or jostle. He held the lizard out to Olivia, whose face lit up with relief and amazement. As she took Snapper, everyone burst into cheers. 1,000 eyes turned to Jordan at once. Kids he barely knew patted his back. "How'd you do that? You're a lizard whisperer. That was awesome." For the first time ever, Jordan's name was called out with excitement. Even Olivia, queen of the playground, offered him a high five and a real thank you. That night, Jordan sat at home, staring at the ceiling as rain tapped on his window. He felt something new, a buzz inside his chest, a warmth that didn't come from any heater. The next morning, things were different. Kids waved to him in the hallway. Someone slid over to make space for him at the lunch table. Olivia sent him a thank you note stapled to a packet of sunflower seeds. It wasn't magic or an overnight transformation, but it was the first time Jordan realized that sometimes all it takes is one small, honest act, the right moment, the right kindness, maybe just the right set of questions to change how people see you. From that day on, Jordan wasn't just the kid standing in the background. He was the kid people turned to when someone lost a bracelet, or when a group got stuck on a brain teaser during math. He was the clever, quiet friend who paid attention, remembered things about you, and always knew where to find the answer hidden in the chaos. And for every kid who's ever felt unnoticed or ignored, kids who don't have the flashiest clothes or the biggest voices, Jordan's story is a reminder. Being quiet isn't the same as being invisible. Sometimes seeing the world in your own special way is exactly what people need most. Maybe being overlooked gives you time to notice what everyone else misses. Maybe it means that when you do something amazing, it shines all the brighter. And maybe, no matter who you are or where you sit at lunch or how loud your voice is, the world is waiting for the moment when you show the incredible things you've been carrying inside. So next time you see someone sitting quietly at the edge of the playground, remember Jordan and his puzzle-solving courage. Offer a smile, ask what they're curious about, or invite them to join in. You never know, the very next hero could be the kid everyone ignores until just the right moment comes for them to be seen. Press like if you find this video helpful. Comment how you handled it. Whoever has a good story will have their comment pinned. Press subscribe so you don't miss out on upcoming super fun videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.